literacy can certainly take us lands away. We've all experienced being taken away by a book. And of course, teachers love that experience when we share books with students and when we speak about books with students, and we see that students can be carried away.
What I want are people who don't just read a book and set it aside. Don't just let their eyes pass over pages, set it aside, maybe come back to it later and talk about what they know about it. I want them to read books and carry what they understand from that book on into the world with them.
Well, there is good evidence to suggest that the act of writing is related to the process of thinking, so that handwriting itself, and particularly cursive writing, which we rarely seem to teach or do anymore, that cursive writing is actually related to the process of thinking, that by writing something fully, we come to fuller understandings.
I really have an intense focus on getting books that are based in history, teaching kids that there's more to a book than what's on the page, but what really grabbed the author, what caused the author to be inspired to write this book. And hopefully they can start making those connections themselves. I don't expect them to say, oh, I feel a lot like Hamlet today, if they discuss Hamlet. I expect, though, that they can leave my classroom having experienced something emotional, something pure inside themselves through the experiences of characters that come from great stories that are challenging, though.
I also do that in art when I have a chance to write poetry with the students, for example, and we then create visual metaphors that are both visual and text, and that helps students understand that words and text can combine in surprising ways. And it's not so much always a deeper understanding, but a surprising understanding. So it helps them come to a different perspective.
And when that discussion comes from a piece of reading, I'm incredibly encouraged, and I believe that they'll carry that task forward into the rest of their lives. I mean, what could be better than reading one thing and discovering its link to another?